Just give me a minute. I'll be back. I have gone to the Discord. I have gone to the Discord. For your batches, no, actually, just ignore that. Ignore that. Please make sure that please make sure that you are joining with your exact timing of your batch sent to the exact mail. That is 11 a.m. From 11 a.m. meeting, you have to confirm with the 11 to 12. You should not go with the 4 p.m. And moreover, please verify with the mail I will be attaching in the chat box. I'm not sharing screen. Please make sure that the link I have been attached in your chat with based on the sessions and based on the tasks. The time will be depend on it. So yes, now we'll stop this. Mails will be sent to the Discord group. The mails will be sent to the Discord group in the Discord for your groups, and you will have the access to the mails over there. Now, I guess everyone are completed with the session 3, right? See in the chat box that maximum number of you are completed with the session 3. That's good to see that. Now we'll move up with session 4. We'll move with the session 4. Just share my screen now. Those who are still not yet completed, those who are absent for the previous class, please do complete in the earlier phase, or else you'll be held behind, and you could have missed in the next. You could have missed some next sessions. What we are discussing on the meetings. So complete it earlier. Complete as earlier that complete it as earlier that we could access for the next meetings, and we could have complete those things. I guess my screen is visible for everyone, right? So yesterday we have gone through the birthday card app. We have built an uh, professional. We have built a different text messages, which we have given a set image for that, and we have built a birthday card app. In the we will go with the fourth session. Now we'll go with the session 4. As you can see, session 4 is all about just they have given two practice parts for you. They have given two practice parts for you. That is, one is on Compose Basics, and another one is create a business card app. Yes, yesterday in the session three, we had this information. Don't get confused. Yesterday we have completed with building a simple app with text composable. Yes, we have built a different text composables. Then we added a image to our Android app. Then we added a image to our Android app. This was the previous session. Uh, this was the previous sessions which we have completed. And the today's session, we are now going with. They have given the fourth session with the two quadrants. The first about compose basics. First is all about compose basics. Now, before we begin, we'll see what are the things we're going to learn. What are the prerequisites of it? Yeah, prerequisites they have given is we should have a latest Android version we are having, and basic knowledge of Kotlin, and also knowledge of different composable functions such as text, image, box, column, row, functions, and modifier classes. Yes, as you can see in the previous class, in the previous yesterday session, we have all gone through these different composable functions. Yesterday, in the code, we have gone through these many different composable functions. As yesterday, first we have given a text. We have given two different text messages. We have did that, and we have added an image over there, added an image over there. Then the box column, as we can see, we have given a box structure in the image to fit an correct and extended box over there, and also the column we have inserted over there because to get an alignment of the text, to get an proper alignment of the text in the center, we have enter column over there, and also row function we'll going to look in this session, and also we have given the modifiers for the UI decoration. So these are all the things, exact the same things we gotta learn in the previous session. Now just go on quickly. What are all the things they have given over here? First of all, this is an exercise that that gives you to build a simple article screen. Yes. As we have builded a birthday card app in the yesterday session, so the fourth session is all about the practice or exercise session for you. You have to build a simple card. They have given exercise to build a simple card on your own. So this is for exercise on you. So the major thing is this, and the goal of this is to display an image, show a title, add a descriptive text. So yes, these are all the goal you have to focus on it. Uh, this is just an there is no information, there is no quotes over here. You have to do it on your own by keeping the reference of yesterday's birthday card app. As I said, you have to focus on these three things. The major goal you have to execute is you have to display an image what we have given in the yesterday. We have created an image, and you have to add a titles as we given as a message. In this, you have to give a title and a descriptive text. Yes, we have yesterday given with the title and a descriptive text. So these are all the major things you have to concentrate. And a task manager, yes. The task manager, this is also an exercise which you to build an simple task completion screen. Yes, to building and completion screen, you have to in this you have to go with the this part, and also uh, the goal is the focus goal is to concentrate that you have to display an icon or image. Yes, yesterday we also discussed about the icons. how to add an icon over the image. We are going to do explore the major things is you have to first the major goals you have to go with. First one is to display an icon or image. The second one is show a success message. What are you completing? As you see over here, they have given an icon over here with the tick mark, and also they have given a success message over here. They have given a message over here. All tasks completed. Nice work. Yes. As you can see, they have these things you have to concentrate over here. The first one is they have added icon with the circle blue tick, and added a success message below it. All the task completed, nice work. And also the third goal you have to concentrate is align content properly in the center. Yes, see, as you can see over here, the content is aligned properly at the center. Yesterday, as we saw it in the birthday card preview, first before we are aligning or before we are giving size, before we are giving font size, padding, and line height, before we are giving all those things, the output, the expected output was overlapped and it was not prominent, or it was not professional. So we have made it some changes over there. Exactly the same thing you have to do on this exercise part also. And next, while moving on to the next part, that is compose quadrant. Yes. As you can see, this helps the compose quadrant in this exercise. It it helps you to create a screen divide into four equal sections. As you can see over here, the compost quadrant major thing is it helps. It is the exercise you to create a screen divided into four equal sections, and majorly focuses on different sections where there each section has different contents over there. First one the contains a title, second one contains a description, and the third one has a different background colors. Yes, and also you'll gonna learn about how to divide the screens evenly, and how to manage layout weights, and how to use rows and columns together, how to apply background color. So yeah, these are the compost quadrants you are going to look over there. See, as you can see over here, as I said, they have given a different types of different parts over here, and also they have given some resource of colors. You can see over here. You can add it to your app what you're building. That we'll see in the next code lab. Yes. Now, yes, they have given a solution code over here. You can go through the code. It is given in the GitHub. You can go to the code and you can explore this thing. So this is all about the compose basics. This is all about compose basics, and the overall learnings of the compose basics that you have seen until now is how compose build UI using different using functions, UI using functions, and how to structure layouts using containers, how to display text and message. This is the main thing, and how to control alignment and spacing. The second main point, and the major one is the simple UI development compared to XML. Yes, and also this helps. Majorly, this helps you to build further the projects, to build and login screens, home screens, dashboard screens, and UI designs. So it helps with the exercise for you. Now let's move on with the next code lab. Yes. Now the final code lab is that to create a business card app. Create a business card app. As you can see, as you can see in this, what you're gonna learn is how to build a simple layout with rows and columns, arrangement with the giving horizontal alignment, vertical alignment, and compose elements with the modify our objects, and the major important part going to build an app that displays with the business card. Yes, the business card you have to build. The exercise, the task for you today is, as you can see over here, you have to build an business card. What you are seeing on the screen like this. Yesterday, as we built an birthday card app. Today, the task for you is to build a business card app. As you can see over here, I'll also show you the code in the Android Studio, no worries. And more major one thing is they have not yet given a code as they have given in the birthday card app. You have to keep it reference as you have to keep a reference of birthday card app code. Then you have to proceed for the business card app. Is that clear for everyone? Yes, good. Now you can see over here, they have just given a rough sketch on it, rough sketch about it. See, the first thing is, the first thing is you have to you have to build an empty thing with a name. See, you can see over here, they have given a name, title, and contact number, mail. They have mentioned mail two times. You can just change it over there. And also, see, it is in a different rows with the text image icon. And also, they have given a color code over here. You can take the color code, and it is a requirement of your own. You can add any of colors over there. Yeah, only these things they have mentioned here. There is no things coding parts extra. There is no other types. As I said earlier, you have to keep a reference of the birthday card what we have built yesterday, and you have to build a business card app that should look exactly like what we have looked in the first part. Yes, as you can see, they have given the icon, Android icon, that is the image they have inserted over there with the background of a light green. With the background of light green, they have given first, they have given a light green background with the icon that is of Android icon, and then they have mentioned the name. Then they have mentioned the name with an what are they been exported over there, and also they have mentioned different types. They have mentioned a mail, contact. Yeah, they have ID name, contact, and mail over there. So this is the thing you have to build. Now I'll be showing the Android Studio how the code works and what are all the things you can notice over there. Just give me a minute. I'll share the Android Studio code part. I hope my screen is visible for everyone, right? Yes. Now, now, this is the thing. This is the birthday card app. Business card app. You have to build like this. Yeah. Before starting it, please make sure that you have to create a new project. I guess everyone knows how to create a project. You have to create a new project with the name Business Card App. Yes. Now, as you can see, I will just explain you the code. I'll just explain you the code. If it's necessary, you can take a note down over it. And once the sessions are done, please listen carefully because the today's task is there is only today's task to build a business card app. Yesterday you were done and you were built with a birthday card app. It was good. Everyone has built it and you have mentioned over in the chat. That's glad to know hear about it. Exactly the same thing. Today you have to build a business card app. So watch it and listen carefully. So yes, I'll explain you with the output so that you will understand easily. You have to wait for some time to complete all the process where you can see at the bottom still the Gradle build is running so that the output is gonna showing a glitch. It's showing on previous output what we have saw. You have to wait for some time. Still, as you can see at the right of app, it's the code is still running. It will take some time until we get an output. I'll just show you the things. Yes, now it's gonna launching on device. Now you will see an output over here. All the things has been completed. You have to wait for some times to display an expected output on the emulator. Yes. So this is the business card what I have created. This is the business card what I created. So exactly the same thing, not the same thing. You can change your colors here. You can give your different roles. You can add your different icons. But the major part is you have to build a business card like this with the references of the keeping reference of birthday card. Now we'll go on explaining. We'll go on seeing the codes. We'll go on looking on the codes. I'll just go with the major parts. So yes, these are all the import thing. These are all the import parts you have to. It will automatically import when you given some codes over there. When you mention some codes over there, first, firstly, the major part is you can see the line importing Android X Compose Foundation shape dot circle shape. Yes, this is this helps to this helps you to get an icon. I have mentioned here, as you can see, the icon which I given here, it is in the circle shape. Yeah. I have I have given a code like that so that my icon is visible in the circle shape. So that is the import part. What you're seeing over there, where you can below itself importing the icons dot icons. Yes, these are all the major parts you have to concentrate on it. Once you have done, you have to check those. And one more part below the icons only you can see email, phone, and place. Yes, where where yes, as you can see, I have again. You should have first focus on that part because the icons and the text will be as a different. As you can see again, I have given three different icons over here. That is, the first one is you can see in the text. You can see in the business card app. First icon I have given the phone. The second icon has given as a mail, and the third one icon have given as a place or a location icon. Yeah, this is the important part. You could have look over there, and while it's coming down, yes. Now listen carefully. Listen carefully. This says that the first part says that the first is we have now we are creating an business card app theme. So we are giving it as a business card app theme. We are creating that, so we are giving that part. Then then for the surface where to complete the background theme, we are giving a modifier as a fill max size. As you can see, the fill max size is a common term where we heard in a many aspects. First part also in the first building and what we call as Android. What we built first app, that is Hello Android, and yesterday we have built birthday card. Yeah, you can see the this common term in the every code's fill max size. Yes, again I'm repeating the same thing. The fill max size it helps us to or helps you to complete your entire background filled, completely filled. Not you will get an output with the different of four major parts. You will get an expected complete output with the filled part. So we have used the film access. Then I have used a color of royal gold. That is a color code of, you can see a color code over here, right? In this part, you can extract any color codes from, you can take it over the Google itself. If you search for color codes, you will get a different of many hundreds of thousands of, you will get a color codes over there. You can take the color code and you can give it on your own color codes over there. After that, we are completing with that part. So we are closing with the theme business card. This is the class main activity. Now moving to the composable function. Yes, this is the main part you have to concentrate on. Composable function. This is the main part you have to move up or concentrate is. Now, first we have called up business card app. First we have called up business card app. Basically, we have mentioned the column. We have mentioned the column as we saw it in the yesterday session also. Before we are mentioning the column, the text, the messages what we are giving was overlapped and it was not prominent, clearly visible. So we have mentioned the column over here, and film max is obviously you know that the major part, and the padding is the spaces of your app, and obviously it will automatically generate the horizontal alignment and the vertical alignment. Yeah, you can see when you can check over there both the horizontal and vertical alignment, as you can see, both it fit with the exactly with the some space and the given part. And also we have given a height of 40 dp where you can check it over. I'll just give now 30, 30, 30, and we'll again run. I have now given as a 30 so that you could have find some difference over there. No worries, you have to wait for some time when you make some changes over the code to get an expected output. Yes, now it's coming, it's launching on the device. Yes, as you can see, when first we have given the 40 as an height of a spacer modifier, there was a major more gap between the role section and the my personal information. Now, when I increase the height, when I increase the height, it has been close to it. It has been close to it. Yeah. After giving these things, you have to check what are all the parts you are going to check over there. Now, coming to image, coming to image, as you can see, as you can see, uh, coming to the image part, you have to see that it helps to. I have given a profile image. What you showed here, the icon. You have seen here also. I mentioned the size of the icon and what shape it has to be. Have mentioned. I preferred the circle shape, so I have given it over here. So this is the image part where you should also have. I'll just show you it where you should also first going through it. You have to yesterday, as I said you, like it's the same thing. Yesterday, how you copied the yesterday how you copied it, paste it over the drawable. Exactly the first thing you have to insert or import an image, then you have to modify your code. Then again the spacer. Now coming to the text as we had did in the yesterday session, coming to the text part, see the text first. I have given text as a Sujai, text as my name, and I have given a font size exactly. You know how it should be, and make sure that if you want in a bold, you have to mention a dot bold to that particular part. See, I have given a font weight as bold. The weight of the font should be bold. Next, coming to next text, I have given as Android developer the role section. Compared to my name, I have make it smaller the role section because it should not be more highlighted. And you look over here, I have not given the font weight as a bold over here. I have just make it as a medium. So it's not as compared to it, it's not a more efficient. And also one more thing, I have given a color over here to look at different part, to look in the different thing. I have given a color over here. So if you want color for your name also, you can add a color. You can add a color over here if it's necessary for you. See, as you can see over there, I just click on the enter. You can see what's the color you're looking for. It will automatically ask for. Yes. Now, again, as you know, the modifier DP. Now we have completed with the column. We have completed with the column. Now we are moving to the row part. We are moving to the row section. Yes, we are moving to the row section. That is the first thing is we arrange with the column that we arrange with the column that the personal that are personal details should be aligned, and it would be given in the center. So we have taken this column for the alignment. Then while coming to the row, you have to input with the text and the default thing. See, you have to check what the place I have given my store, email, what's the email and the phone. So this can reflect over here what you are saying. This will reflect over here what you are giving over there. And the last part, and the last part, now you have to check all the things in now one major particular space. You have to check all the things in one major particular space. The first is the row section that you have to check all the icons, image, text. Now you are using three different things in the contact row. As I said you earlier, you have to check all the parts. That is icon, image vector, and text. We have all used the three different things.
And obviously we should have alignment. We have given a center alignment, center of the alignment over there, and obviously this past padding space, and sorry, and icon at last we have ended up with the color. We have ended up with the text of the text and the icon. So you have to keep it a reference in the you have to keep it a reference of the birthday card review what you have been created yesterday. And this is the task for everyone. This is the task for everyone to build your own personal business card. To build your own personal business card. So, so I want each one of you to build your business card while coming in the tomorrow session. Is that clear? As you build a birthday card app, each one of you want to build a business card app in the Android Studio. Yeah, good. Yes, good. Now, this is all about the session four. This is all about the session four. The session four is only about the basic compose basics, compose basics, and they have given an exercise over there to build a business card. Yeah, you have to go through it and you have to build a business card. So yes, now we are done with the session four. And please make sure that you have to complete the quiz. You have to complete the quiz. You have to take the quiz. You have to complete the quiz, and I have to complete all the code labs of the both three and four, of the both three and four, and also the to-dos lab and the ADK tasks. So this ends up with the session four. Now we are moving to the session five. We are moving to the session five. No worries, guys. The session five will wind up as soon as possible because the session five is all about the explanation and it is all about the oral theory part of Kotlin. This is basically it helps you can also like what I can say is after the sessions, you can just go to the session five and you can just look into over things. It is not a exercise part, or else it is not a task for you to build any of the things in the Android Studio. It is just for to the learning purpose for yourself itself. There is no need of worrying about it. It's just for the learning purpose. It's just for a material. It's just like a study material for you. There is no task on it, so I'll just go roughly on it. Listen to this session 5, and once the sessions are over, you can go through it. No need of doing any task. The only task in the session 5 you have to do is that exactly thing. Once all the code labs are completed, uh, once all the code labs you have completed, you have to just take the quiz as you are doing in the previous session. Then you have to complete the to-dos lab task and the AIDK tasks. Is that clear? Other than that, there is no need of building anything in Android Studio of the session 5. The today's task I'll be once again I'll be mentioning at the end of the session. Now let's move on. Let's go quickly. Yes, writing conditionals in the Kotlin. Just give me a second. Yeah, before we begin, uh, before we begin, we'll look into the what are the variables are and what are the basic data types, that is int, string, boolean, and how how comparison works. Example, greater than, less than, or equal to. And also conditionals are used to make a decision in a program, which help your app decide what to do based on certain conditions. We'll look into all those things over here. As I said you earlier, as I said you earlier, I'll just explain I'll just explain orally. Uh, it's just to have a grip on Kotlin. That's it. The only task is that you have to complete the to-dos and you have to complete the ADK task in the session 5 and you have to complete the code labs. As I said you earlier, there is no need of building anything in the Android Studio. Yes. The first, you go with the use of users. Don't need to look at look into the screen, because after the session you can go through all these parts, all these codes. uh, and don't get confused that this code is just for your references purpose, to give an example for it. No need of building There is no need of building anything in the Android Studio. It's just to explanation and giving the example of the codes, that's it. So just listen, and you can just listen to it. No need of looking to the screen over here. First part is basically in this thing, you will see that what is the use of if or if else statements to expressions conditions. First, the if else statement is used. It is used when you want the program to choose between two options. Yes, as you can see, they have given examples over there: wear jacket and don't wear jacket. Yeah, we are using the if or else statement to choose between the two options. As you can see over there, they have given the two options: to wear a jacket and to don't wear a jacket. That is yes or no. Yeah, in this condition, we'll use a if statement. And if a condition is true, then the one actions appear. And if the condition is if it's false, then the other actions will appear. As you can see, if the condition is true, if the condition is true, only the one action is going to appear. If the condition is false, then the another actions will going to appear over there. And they have also given a example on it. They have given a example over it. If you want, you can just they have given a code background over here. If you want to run those things, if you have to run those parts, you can go to the Kotlin code. You can go to the Kotlin playground and you can run those codes. It's just for the example purpose. And for the example purpose, they have given a code. And the one more thing is, it is useful for a simple decision making, like checking age eligibility, login validation, mark results. Yes, it is all the things they have given over here, and you can check it over here. These things you have to not need to run. This part you have no need to run in the Android Studio. They have given Kotlin playground over here. And just go to the Kotlin playground if it's necessary for you. Only that then you can go to the Kotlin playground and you can run these codes over here. And they have given with the examples with the different codes, and also the expected output with the different codes. So yeah, this is all the things they have given in the using if or else statement to the expressions condition. Now moving to the using the when statement for a multiple branches. Yes, the when statement is used when you have a multiple possible conditions. Yes, only the when statement is used when you have a multiple possible conditions, or Instead of writing many if else statements, you can use when check multiple values, check the multiple values, handle different cases in a clean and readable way, and also to make your code easier to understand. Yeah, these are all the things you can do it over there. And it is commonly used for menu options, grading systems, selecting different screen, etc. Yeah, the major thing they have given in this part is the major thing they have given in this part is that how to use a website. You have multiple possible conditions. As I said you earlier, you can see they have given a multiple possible conditions over there and with the expected output. You can just run it in the Kotlin playground, not in the Android Studio, and you can check the expected outputs. And moving to the use referrals and expressions, it is in Kotlin both if and else and when can return a value, which it means they can decide something like something where they can decide whatever the things they can able to complete over there, and also they can directly give back the result. Yes, and also it helps to it helps instead of just performing actions, they can be used to assign values to variables and also its conditions. Moreover, this makes Kotlin more concise, yes, and powerful compared to many other languages. Yeah, as you can see, they have given some certain quotes over here. You can just check it over that. It is just for understanding purpose for you. Then the conclusion summary. We have gone through the we have gone through the in this conclusion we have in this session in this first word lab we have gone through the how to make decision, handle different situations, control the flow of execution, and we mainly use if or else for simple decision when for multiple choices. So yes, this is the first code lab. Then we will move on to the second code lab. It is all about, I just said you right, it's all about the theory, it's all about what we explain. You can just go for it and you can just complete the code labs and you can just take the quiz of it. The second code lab is use nullability in Kotlin. Yeah. Before we begin, we'll see what variables are and what values are assigned to variables, basic data types like string, int, boolean. We'll go and look into these parts. Normally, when you create a variable in Kotlin, normally when you create a variable in Kotlin, like
ಟೋಟಲ್ ಇನ್ನ ತೆಗೀರಿ. ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೊಂದು ಸೈಡ್ ಬಿಡಿ. ಅದು ಪೆಟ್ಟಲ್ಲ. ಹ್ಮ್.
please off your please off your mic. Nayana SM, Nayana SM, turn off your mic. Yes. We are going with the use nullability as I'm explaining. Normally, when you create a variable in Kotlin, it must contain a value. Kotlin does not allow empty or unassigned variables without clearly specifying it. And most important, because many programming errors happens when a program tries to use a variable that has no value. Yeah. So these are all the things we are going to learn over here. First, use nullable variables. Yes. Before going it, what is null? Yeah. Null means the variable exists, but it does not contain any value. Yeah. It is called null. The variable will be exist, but there will be a no any values for it. For example, it differs from zero, empty string, and false. And moreover, to conclude, I can say null means no values at all. Yeah, as I guess everyone knows what is null, and they have given some good examples over there with an expected output. As you can see over here, I'll just show one thing. They have called a main function with the string Sandra ho, and they have print a favorite. They have print the function as a favorite actor, and they have called a null function. They have called a null function. So the output it's showing as Sandraho null because they have called a null function, so it's not showing as a favorite actor. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You can understand these things in the code over here. They have given exactly the same thing. Then moving to the handle level variables. Yes, it is like it is a real application. It is a real application where a user may not enter their name, and a person may not have a middle name, and moreover, a search results may not return anything. Data from the internet may be missing. Yeah. In such cases, we need a way to say we need a way to say that this variable might not have a value. That is where nullable values are used. Yeah. This is all the things you have concentrated. You can see a nullable variables. You can see over here with the codes you can run over here. Then you will understand those things. The handling, yeah, sorry, I have not explained this part. Handling the nullable variables. Yeah, the Kotlin is designed to prevent null pointer expectations, the common crashes in other languages. If a variable can be null, Kotlin forces you to check it before using it, handle the null cases safely. This makes app, this makes your app more stable, and it will have a less possibility of crashes and safer for the users. Yeah. And moreover, why Kotlin uses a null safety? Because many app crash, many app crashes due to null reference errors, and and null safety is built into two languages that the compiler wants. If you want something might be null, and you must be explicitly handle possible null values. For giving the real life examples, for giving a real life example situation that login system, API response, the data might be missing or a user might not exist, database queries, that no record found, optional profile details by your website name. Yeah. And conclusion, while concluding this by saying that we have gone through the availability in Kotlin helps with the prevent crashes, improve code safety, make programs more reliable, and key idea that normal variables must also have a value. Nullable variables can have a value. Just give me a second. Yeah. Yes. So this all the things we have gone through it. Now moving to the next code lab. Okay. Use classes and object in Kotlin. Yeah, use classes and object in Kotlin. Okay. Yes. Before we begin, we'll look into the classes and objects you should understand, and variables and data types, functions, basic program structures. We can go and look into all these things. First is class, defining a class, where a class is a blueprint or template used to create an object, yes. And it defines what data an object will have and what actions it can perform. The thing is, think of a class like design a plane of house that actually built from that plane is an object. And you can see they have given some examples over there. You can look into it and creating an instance of classes. Yes, an instance means like creating a real object from class. That is the class. The class is the blueprint, and the object is the real working model. The object is the real working model where where you can create multiple objects from one class, and each object can have different data. And also, for example, concepts. Many students can be created from a student class, but each student has different name and the roll number. Yes, this is the best example you can look into over there. Many students can be created from a student class, but student should have different in the roll numbers of their classes. And going to the class method, majorly I'll just explain the class method explains the task, perform task, use class properties, define what an object can do. Yeah, you can see these are all they have given some examples. Exactly, you can go with the define class properties, constructors, visibility modifiers, and the property delegates. I guess, and they have also given a test solution. You can just go through this code. If you want, you can. This is not an must mandatory thing. This is optional. If you want, you can go through the in Kotlin playground. You can run this code and you can see an expected output like this. Is that clear for everyone? This is the conclusion. Yeah, exactly. You have to again go with the fifth code lab and in practice Kotlin fundamentals. In Kotlin fundamentals, they have given you some codes. You go to the Kotlin playground and you can run the programs, and they have also given the expected output. You can see outputs, mobile notification, movie ticket price, temperature converter, song catalog, internet profile, foldable phones, special options. Yeah, like that, they have given the multiple exercise codes. You can just practice over in the Kotlin playground, and you can complete all the code labs and take the quiz. After completing it, you just complete those labs. You just complete those in resource to those. You just complete those session 5 lab and the AAT tasks. So the today's task that is given to you is the first one is you have to complete in the session 4 you have to build a business card app in the Android Studio. While coming to the second part, you have to finish with all the code labs in the session 5. It's just, as I said, it's just an explanation or it's just a brief about Kotlin. You can just go through it and you can just complete those code labs. After completing the code labs, you have to take the quiz and finish those code labs with the quiz. After that, you have to go to the to-dos as I showed you, complete the labs and the AADK task. So these are all the tasks will be assigned to you. The tomorrow session, the session 4, in the tomorrow's meeting at 11, in the session 4 and the session 5 has to be completed. Majorly focus on the building a business card app and complete the to-dos and all AADK tasks. So complete those two sessions 4 and 5 in the tomorrow's meeting. I'll be winding up now. Thank you one and all. Have a good day.